They only look at, oh, she's got MS, or she's had a brain tumour. They don't think she's got MS and a brain tumour. They just think that. They don't see me at all. And my big thing is that they see me, that it's me. I'm still Sandy, aren't I? For me, it's about choice and the freedom to make that choice. To be able to choose the best personal assistants and carers to share my world rather than to rule it. It's about remembering that me, my half and my little girly cat Lucy are a unit. We always come as a package. In essence, it's about me. I'm Sandy, I'm unique, and I'm a very human being.
And it's about being proactive rather than reactive. So being able to look at a patient holistically, it's not just their medical condition, it's their whole social setup. And if we can look at people's whole being rather than just their one, you know, you've got heart failure and I'm just going to treat you with tablets, rather than thinking I could actually treat you by getting you to a social club.
Personalisation, like Christine's hospitals talking to each other, so very, very slow beginnings of all the other services are bringing themselves together, so everything is integrated, and that's a wonderful thing about personalisation. Nobody but me knows just how impossible it is to pull myself together and do something when I'm sunk in that black pit. No one else knows just how much easier it would be to die rather than carry on facing nothingness when clamped in depression. I'm also an ex-social worker. I chose the social work profession because of one of the central values, respect for the individual, the essence of personalisation. I'm delighted at the new developments centring on the individual, treating people as the experts themselves they are, and building their needs, wants and dreams around them.
If you invest the time at the start of any treatment, you'll actually cut down the intervention time, because you'll understand where that patient's coming from, you can address those problems properly, and then finish the treatment knowing that you've addressed all those issues.
Two wonderful consultants. One was a consultant neuropsychiatrist and a consultant neuronutritionist, and they've turned his life around with a very good GP and excellent social work as well. I wasn't prepared to just have what was on offer. We had to tailor it towards Charlie, and that is really personalisation at its best, and he's now living in his own home.
In the past, attending school or a day centre were miserable experiences. Pain and lack of sleep from undiagnosed food and drug intolerances were making Charlie's life extremely difficult. Before personalisation, trips out were a real struggle. Quality of life for Charlie means flexibility to facilitate and include him in activities and scenarios which others take for granted. Personalisation means Charlie's life is now centred on his needs, gleaning his wishes from his body language and reactions. Life is looking up for us both.
The health plan enables that person to be able to take control of their condition and their everyday life and say, hey, I'm here and this is what I would like for you to do to help me live with this condition. As a healthcare professional, it's really enabled me to learn more about living with disabilities, and it's just been a great example of how somebody can take control of their own life and not have to rely on people that maybe know a little on paper but have no idea what it's like to live with.
The GPs that I have seen, well, okay, they're very nice, but they haven't a clue really as to your background problems that you've had.
Personalisation to me is my guide dog Arden.
who has given me total mobility independence. Since she came along, she's opened a whole new world to me, as I'm no longer dependent on other people to get me from A to B. I'm now involved with the Guide Dogs for the Blind Association, which takes me to a number of social and fundraising events, which is absolutely fantastic.
It's been part of my role for many years. Personalisation, it's about not making the assumption that I know what's best for the patient. It's about talking and communicating with a patient and asking them what it is that they want.
It's a growing document, you know, it's getting fatter and fatter. And all my different hospitals are talking to each other at last, you know. You got, because I've recently lost my hearing, and my specialist in London wanted to know if it was connected to my neurological problem.
Personalisation is more than just a word to me. It's life-changing, not just for me, but is also having a positive impact on others, especially my husband. It's about having to think differently. For the first time, I'm really taking charge of my life, both in terms of social care and how my health is being managed. It's very personal, holistic, flexible, and tailored to meet my needs rather than trying to fit me into a box. However, I don't see personalisation as replacing professionals, but as a partnership working towards the best outcome.
In practice, it's what we do every day. It's just putting the patient, the person living with the disability or the chronic disease, in control of their own life. And that's what it's about, because they're the experts. They're the ones living their lives. And so we're there just to help them.